sorry it's taken me so long to post another video. There's a lot that goes into it. Some of that is nerves. I'm, a little nervous about some of the topics that are on my heart to talk about because I know that they're not going to be received very well. But the other half of that is just waiting for the right moment. But, sometimes we just have to come to terms and realize there is no right moment. So this video is going to be more of a foundation on what the vlog is going to consist of. So I'm guessing you can hear all of the noises in the background. So part of this vlog is going to be just talking about real life, being real, and not covering things up, because life does not have filters. That's not how life works. I have already restarted this video probably 10 times. A lot of those times were because of my dog. I'm assuming you can hear her in the background, but I'm not going to continue to do that because you know what? It's wasted time, for one. For two, the distractions are there. There's always going to be distractions in life. And you know what? Sometimes we just have to keep working through those distractions. And so that's what we're going to do, is work through those distractions. First, I want to talk about, we're going to talk about topics that might be a little hard to talk about. They're not going to be received well by everybody, but that's okay because I have nothing to prove to anybody. This vlog was something that God placed on my heart a couple of years ago. And, it has taken a lot for me to step out and do it because, like I said, just the nerves of, things not being received well. But if, talking about a subject helps one person, then, it's so worth it. We're going to talk about things that people are uncomfortable with, people don't want to come to terms with, people don't want to deal with, and that's the whole reason we talk about it, because there is still such a strong mentality of, don't talk about it, we don't need to talk about it, especially when it comes to mental health. I think a lot of that is, people don't understand, so they're uncomfortable with the conversation. Some of it is that there's still such a stigma on mental health, but really the majority of the people around us deal with some kind of mental health issue. Excuse my dog. So some of it is people are uncomfortable with the conversation, because they don't want to come to terms with their own issues. But we can't keep pushing stuff down. We can't keep pushing things to the side and just expect them to fix themselves, because that's not how life works. It's important to talk about things because that's how we deal with things. That's how we work through things. Mental health is not the only topics. We're going to talk about everyday life things. We're going to talk about, traumas. So there's going to be a lot of conversations that I don't want to just end with me. I want everybody to join the conversation. When I posted the video about depression, I had a lot of texts and messages because it helped people realize that they're not alone. It also, just like I wanted, it started the conversation and it helped people feel more comfortable to talk about it. And so that's what I want moving forward, is just everybody to engage in this conversation. Feel comfortable talking about it because you're not alone. And then, like I said, the other part of this blog is going to be just reality. When I was thinking about recording a new video, I was going down my checklist of things that I needed to do. focus on what is the background going to be, lighting, makeup, hair, clothes, all of that stuff. But then I started thinking that goes against everything I want this vlog to be about. Just like now, more distractions. The back door is open so the dog can go in and out. And there's the garbage man that's usually here like 6 o'clock in the morning. But they just happened to be here later today, like when I'm doing the video. That's just real life. And really, excuse me. Real life, you can't edit the parts out that you don't like. That's just not how it works. You can't put a filter over your mess and expect it to become beautiful. Sometimes life is ugly. Sometimes life is messy. There's distractions that we have to work around. We just have to keep going. But we are faced with a society that is social media. Let me start that over. That is so social media driven that we are faced with these perfect images all day, every day. And sometimes we start feeling like we're inadequate, or sometimes we feel lonely because we don't match up to all these other images of what it is to be a mom, or what it is to be a wife, or we can't get our cake to look like the cake we saw on Pinterest. There's just so many elements in this world today that have a positive impact, but they also have strong negative impacts on how we view ourselves, how we view our lives. But you have to step away from that. You have to realize that social media is a virtual reality. Everything you see on social media is not true. There are people that post things just to irritate others. But that's not what they feel in real life. But what I'm trying to get at is, let's take the focus away from, this social media image, and let's draw it back, and let's focus on just being who we are, but also, being inspired by, what we see, but not feeling inadequate if we can't accomplish the exact same things, So, like I said, I want this vlog to be about real topics. I want it to be about real life. I'm not going to slap any filters on this. I'm not going to pretend to be all put together, because I'm not. Like I said, most days I don't wear makeup. I don't know anything about contouring and highlighting. My hair is on a new journey, and it didn't invite me, so we have that. And during the week, I usually wear workout clothes because I work out a lot during the week. So this is the real me. This is what you get. And if I do a video on the weekend, you might get some nicer clothes. My hair probably won't be any different, because like I said, it's on its own journey and I wasn't invited. So that's what it is. There's going to be distractions. You're probably going to hear my kids and my dog and the trash man in the videos, because that's what's real. That's what's going on in my life at this moment. So I look forward to the conversations. I look forward to all of you joining me on this journey. Like I said, if there is anything that you any topics that you want to cover in this vlog, let me know and I will consider them for sure. I want you guys to be involved in the conversation. I don't want the conversation to end with these videos.